Hi, everybody. This is Flex, and this is Bulletproof episode number 9. And our special guest this week is Freddie.
Hey, how you doing?
And as always, with us is Yam Juice.
Hey, I'm your co-host. What's up?
And we're gonna get things rolling here real quick.
All right, so Freddieguts.
Yeah.
Freddieguts.
Freddieguts. You're a beast.
Not really. I think I'm kind of average. I think the connection works in my favor once in a while.
Uh-oh, you got that optical internet?
No, I have cable internet, but I don't know. It seems like I'm either on the bad end of getting shot, two-shot killed, or I'm two-shot killing other people. So.
Well, I don't know.
Don't really know.
Whenever I'm playing against you, it's always it's me getting shot.
Beast.
Oh wow, silence. That staticky sound went away.
Maybe it is on my end.
So Flex, what have you been up to?
6'2", 200 pounds, something like that.
I'm not talking about your wang.
Oh.
Got the Borderlands 2 shirt going.
Yeah.
Yeah, stand up. Let the camera see what that shit's about. All right.
It's a shirt from Keemstar rewards. That's if you spend, $5,000 a week there like I do. They give you a little T-shirt now and then to keep you happy.
All right. Fred, what are you sporting?
It's a AT-AT shirt. Play off that, I can't remember the name.
Mark
of the
Echo,
company.
the guy with the rhinoceros.
Yes.
Yeah, so, and I'm rocking the plain black T-shirt like I always do, just because I'm a plain black T-shirt kind of guy.
I don't.
All right, I think I can lose the shit here.
Did the Justin Bieber look for a little too long?
Man, it was hot in there. I think I had fleas. Well, now we're getting an echo.
I'm not hearing any echo on mine.
Oh, okay. I'm getting an echo on my own thing. Okay, let me try something. I'll be right back.
Okay. I got to watch the episode with Willie last night.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry for that break. I just had to check and see if maybe the dimmer switch. Whenever I'm recording in here, like microphones and pickups always get the dimmer switch static.
Yeah, I have that problem with one of my amplifiers. That when I was telling you about the little lunchbox.
Oh, look at that thing!
It gets pickup noise real easily, and I tried calling the company about it, and they sent me another one later, and it still did the same thing. I just kept it as a novelty. I'm still looking forward to trying out that Micro Pros 200, though. I've heard a lot of really good reviews about it.
Wow, so is it really loud for a small box?
Yeah, apparently it has a full range tone, too. Like a lot of bass response and everything, or at least an even bass response for something with an 8-inch speaker. This one doesn't. This one sounds like, a razor. It does the job, though.
Have you ever seen those little amplifiers that are built into like a fake pack of cigarettes?
Yeah. I plugged that into a 412 Marshall cabinet, and the thing sounded awesome.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, a little 9-volt battery.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting terrible feedback on mine.
It's all about rock and roll.
Okay.
How about me? Am I feedback?
You got a what?
I give some feedback.
You're not feeding back. I hear a real loud, like a hiss or something. Okay, I'm not feeding back anymore, and the hiss died down. Okay.
I can kind of hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
So, Fred, are you the player of those guitars behind you?
Yeah, I haven't been doing much playing of guitars, though. I usually play about 5 to 30 minutes when I get a chance, and it's mainly because I just don't enjoy it as much anymore. It's just something that I wrestle with more than anything else. So
yeah,
I sit down confirmed that I can still play certain things, and then I put it down and go back to playing games.
There's so little time, and there's so many assholes to shoot, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, it just seems more fulfilling, you know, shooting people online.
Hey, Flex is on the loose.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you got, looks like a Telecaster behind you there. What is that other guitar behind that?
It's another Tele. It's custom made by a guy here.
Oh, wow.
At a place called the Repair Zone. His name's Fred Murata. He does a lot of work for a lot of people. Alder body, maple neck, maple fretboard, 3 DiMarzio blues buckers.
Wow.
And it's got volume for these, blend for the middle, and then the tone, center tone, and then it's got the nice fat headstock.
Wow.
Neck. You know, nice fat neck. This is my favorite one.
I bet you can probably get any kind of sound out of it you want.
It's more of a single coil kind of sound.
Oh, really?
And it's cool. I mean, it's like almost like a P9, like a dirty P90, but without the noise. And I really think it.
Now, you're not talking about the submachine gun P90, right?
A lot less deadly, but deadly.
All right, so you're rocking a little goatee here. Is that because you're an artiste?
I just started growing it because if I don't have it, my chin kind of disappears into my neck.
Yeah, same with me. So you look like a young guy. Yeah, check out Flex. Look at that. Stretch it out. Stretch it out.
You gotta grow it real long and braid it.
I'm lazy.
You should split it. Kind of separate it, put apart.
Like dime.
Yeah.
All you need is a little wax.
Yeah, some of that mustache wax.
Wow, there's this kind of a lag in your voice and your video here, Flex. Are you seeing it too, Freddie?
Not too much.
Is there a lag?
No, I'm not getting it at all.
He's giving us those baby blues. I'm mesmerized by those snake eyes. Check out that ambiance in that room. It's like a bordello.
It is. It's kind of like a bar.
You got the lollipop chainsaw poster back there. And
All the crossing sign.
It's too bad that you're not a single guy, Flex. You know, because that would be a great environment to bring the ladies. You know, it's like the lighting of love.
that's how I swooned my first chick, man. It's with Christmas lights.
Yeah, it works every time, baby. Hey, you want to unwrap my present?
You put them in the giving mood.
Yeah. So Freddie, you got a gal, you got a lady friend.
Oh yeah, trying to teach her to play first-person shooters.
Third person. Is that what you said?
No, first.
Oh, okay.
Like Call of Duty and stuff like that. I want her to play Borderlands with me.
All right. So how's it coming along?
I started off just throwing her to the wolves and tried to have her play Borderlands with me, the original one, just to see how she would do. And it was just she comes from the Atari 2600 kind of era, so she was confused more than anything else. So I went back and I got Minecraft and tried to get her to play Minecraft with me, but she's like, "What's the point of this game? Like, you're not really doing anything. You're just building stuff. You're not shooting people, you know." So
well, that's a good attitude for a shooter.
Yeah. So I put her into Call of Duty, just the first one, and just do free for all with her, just me and her, just so she can get used to moving and shooting. So right now she's working on the two joysticks and the triggers.
Yeah.
And trying to get used to moving and shooting at the same time. She still has to stop and try to aim it. So I'm running around with a pistol, shooting at her and teasing her.
Oh, poning your girlfriend. That's not good. Later on in the evening, she'll remember that.
I try. She knows I'm letting her win a lot of time, but I'm like, you gotta get used to it. You know, just stay with it. She doesn't get sick, thankfully, when she plays. I was watching the episode with Lily and how you guys were talking about getting vertigo and.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's a good start, man. It sounds like she's got some potential. You should take her on combat training on Black Ops.
Yeah. Yeah, when she's ready. She's still better off with one-on-one. Because, I mean, in Borderlands, any of those dogs come out and she just starts to panic.
No, see, I haven't played Borderlands, so I don't know about the dogs.
I do. They're mean.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's fucking warm in here.
You look like you're sweating.
I'm sweating bullets. I'm sweating bulletproof underwear. My underwear is even sweaty. So, Fred, how is it in San Diego today? Oh, shit. We're talking about the weather. That's rule number one.
I'm talking about the weather. Let's just get it out of the way. It's hot. It's still hot.
Okay, it's hot. Okay, no more talking about the weather here. We decided.
No politics, no religion.
It comes up anyway, though. People just can't help themselves. They just got to talk about the weather. Okay, there you go.
Sunglasses at night.
Sunglasses.
Okay.
Right on. Okay.
I'm losing your audio.
My audio?
No, Flex.
What?
What the fuck?
Okay, I'm getting something. We got troubles by the number, heartaches by the score. Hey, Fred, let me try an experiment. What would happen if you didn't use your Bluetooth? Maybe it's causing that stuff.
Well, I don't have a mic other than this.
Okay, so are you using your phone?
Oh, calm down.
Because the phone wouldn't let me do the three-way. I had to use the PC.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. So my laptop has a Bluetooth built in.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I just figured it out right now, so I've never used it.
Well, but you have to get that software where you talk to the computer and it does your bidding.
Oh, like
Actually speak.
Yeah, that Dragon program.
I got that.
So what does it do if you talk dirty?
Gets confused. If you teach those.
Say, computer, get on your knees and
And the computer just sits there and says, "What?"
Huh?
Tell it, get on your knees, and it puts down, yippin' the knees. Yumpin' yiminy.
So I was checking out my Twitter and I got another follower. That makes 4. I have 4 followers on Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a stud.
What's up?
I think all the things following me on Twitter are companies.
Me too. I'm not so lucky. I don't have real people following me, just companies.
Yeah.
No, I think they're all sub-1 people. Actually, one of them is like I don't know how the person got my Twitter. I mean, I think you get spammed on that shit.
Oh yeah.
So Fred, how long have you had Skype?
An hour. I installed it yesterday on one of my phones, and then it didn't work when we tried to do the group chat, so I put it on this machine. I think it's probably less than an hour, unless we've been talking for about an hour.
Yeah. So one thing I noticed is you get all these contact requests from strangers on Skype. It's like, how do they even get your name?
I don't know. Maybe they're just trolling. You know, just see interesting people, or it's a bot.
It might just be they're dialing random characters.
Yeah.
You're addicted.
Boy, this sounds weird.
Weird.
I wish I could figure out what that is.
It's got to be the Skype call.
Okay. Okay, my wires all seem to be in order.
It's probably me. I'm sure there's some electromagnetic interference in here somewhere.
There probably is. There probably is. So,
Because like I said, my other amp, I've got a 112-inch amp here, and it's perfectly quiet. And then that little amp I have is noisy as hell. And when I sent back the other one, they were like, "There's nothing wrong with this one." So I don't know whether they're telling the truth or there's electromagnetic interference somewhere that's just the perfect frequency.
it could be. Well, it's calm right now. So, hey, so you were saying you play Minecraft. How addicted to that are you?
Not really. It's something that I can kind of play to unwind, like really unwind, because the only trouble you have is the stuff that happens at night. So I just sit back and dig and build stupid structures and, not like my girlfriend says, what's the point of it?
Well, have you built anything that you're so proud of you have to do an episode of Cribs?
No. I was working on an underground, an underground farm with like cows and stuff, but never got around to it. I just had the idea to do it, and I just rather turn on Battlefield or Modern Warfare or something.
Yeah.
I tried it once. I couldn't understand it. It was too confusing. I got scared. I ran.
Well, what bothered me was the tutorial in the beginning. I thought that it was done, and it was still keeping me from doing stuff, And when I was finally done with it, I thought that I was actually playing the game, but it turns out that you have to start a new one, start a new game or something. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's cool. If you want to build stuff just out of nowhere, it's kind of neat. But in the long run, I don't know. Maybe if you played with a bunch of people.
Well, there's two kinds of people in this world. There's the kind of people who are addicted to Minecraft, and there's normal people. Just kidding, just kidding. If you like Minecraft, don't worry. This is not a dig.
It's just not for me. Kinda.
I know that. I downloaded it, but I never played it. My daughter downloaded it, man. She's all addicted to it.
Right on. Creative thing,
I killed a couple of pigs. That's all I've done so far. But it's fun.
Have you guys played the Counter-Strike?
No.
demo?
No. Are you playing it?
I tried it, and
It's too jerky. Did you think it was kind of jerky?
No, I didn't like the movement. It felt stiff.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what Flex just said. It's kind of jerky or stiff or something.
Yeah.
Well, did it remind you of Left 4 Dead? Because it's the same people, Steam.
Well, I hadn't really played Left 4 Dead. I played the demo for Left 4 Dead, and that was a long time ago. I wasn't. I think Left 4 Dead didn't feel as stiff.
Maybe not.
I don't remember that stiff.
Well, you gotta.
I tried. I didn't like it.
I'll give it a try. What is it? $20?
15 or something, $12 or I don't know.
Of course, in the video game news, everybody's buzzing about the Prestige edition of Black Ops 2. So they just announced that yesterday, and it came on sale today.
Ordered it.
You did?
Care package.
The care package edition?
I ordered the care package edition.
With the drone?
Yep, with the drone. But no, the drone in the ad or whatever, the trailer, the drone looks fucking huge. But in reality, the drone's just dinky.
Did they have one at the store for you to see?
No, I seen it on. I seen a screen clip of it somewhere, I think.
Well, I hope it's
Did
big.
I see this?
I mean, if they're going to charge $100 for it, it better be pretty impressive.
180.
Well, you can buy the Prestige edition or the hardened edition for $80. So I figure the extra 100 must be covering the cost of the care package and the quad rotor thing.
The extra junk in there.
Yeah.
But you don't.
Does the quad rotor have a camera?
Yeah. Does it have a camera built in? If it does, that'll be awesome. I mean, I want to get that. I'm definitely going to get it. What about you, Fred?
I already made my order. I'm gonna save the ducats for another game, probably Far Cry 3 or.
Oh, Far Cry 3 looks great.
Did you play the previous Far Cries?
Yes, I was a fan of 2. 1 I didn't finish. I wasn't too thrilled with the whole mutant Island of Dr. Moreau kind of deal. But 2 I liked, except for the malaria thing that was kind of annoying.
So
3 looks cool.
So when does that come out?
I'm not sure.
December now they pushed it out to.
December?
Yeah.
Are you getting it, Flex?
Yeah, I'm getting it. Hell, I'm getting everything. Getting everything. The GameStop truck just backs up to my door and unloads. I go to the midnight, and then they come to unload at my door the next day. Let's see. Wow. Sounds like a thunderstorm.
Are you getting it? Are you hearing it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it.
So Flex,
No.
you went to the Madden midnight release a couple nights ago.
What a fucking disappointment that was. God. They didn't have any free snacks or NOS or nothing, man. It was just a midnight opening.
Oh,
There's a lot of them.
There was about 25, 30 people there, yeah.
well, that's not as big as a Call of Duty kind of a deal, huh?
No, it was nothing major. It wasn't as exciting as Call of Duty. Because for that, they break out chicken wings and everything else.
was there people with giant foam fingers?
No, there wasn't. But I was surprised there wasn't.
Now, see, if I was going to go to a Madden midnight release, I would like get sports junk. You know, those caps with the guys with the hands clapping and shit like that.
Yeah.
Or the beer helmet.
The beer helmet, yeah, awesome, yeah. So, Freddie, have you gone to too many of those midnight release things?
No, I'd have to say the only thing I've actually stood in line for was the Phantom Menace, and that was horrible. And then Comic-Con when I was younger. I used to go to Comic-Con all the time. Just sit in line like early in the morning, wait to get in.
Oh my God, were you a comic kind of a dude?
Did you dress up?
No, I wasn't into cosplay, but I was a comic collector guy, and I was into anime and all that stuff, you know, and collecting all the robots. I did that and kind of grew out of it.
Oh, come on now, come on. You probably got some robots like within arm's reach of you right now, don't you?
I still have some comics, and I put away the robots. I had a box of them. And I still have G.I. Joes from when I was a kid, too. I don't know, maybe I have, I don't see anything out.
So, did you ever watch those naughty animes when you were a little kid?
With the tentacles raping girls and
Yeah,
stuff like
exactly. That's it.
that? I have to admit, I watched some of those.
See, that's great. It teaches little kids everything they need to know about sex. It's awesome.
Yeah, avoiding aliens, it sounds.
And
We all watch.
the girls always have these big, giant, luscious, juicy, you know what?
What?
You know, those things.
Ears. They have ears. Big, luscious ears.
The eyes. They draw the really big eyes.
Ears.
Yeah. So what's the deal with all the schoolgirl uniforms? What is up with that?
I think because at school they wear uniforms. I think. I don't know.
You don't think there's something more sinister than that? I don't know.
I think it grew out of that probably. You know, since that's typically what guys see teenage girls wearing in Japan. They just started drawing it. And
Well, from what I hear, it's still a pretty popular icon in pornography. They tell me. I hear that.
you hear that on several websites.
No.
Yeah.
I have people tell me on Twitter.
One of your 4 followers. 5 followers.
That's it. Well, I follow lots of guys, but so are you tweeting, Flex?
I'm a twit head. Yeah, I tweet sometimes. I put and I make sure it's real deep, heavy stuff. You know, like deep thoughts, like Jack Candy.
All right, on.
All right. Well, do you want to?
Oh, like crap.
Hang on. You're not coming through.
Yeah, you're every other word.
Hang on. Okay, let's let this pass. Okay, say something. Okay, maybe it's under control.
Grandpa got old senile. Everybody thought it was funny when he used to walk to town. But when he came home with the town horn, nobody was laughing anymore. There you go. That's my Jack Candyism for the day.
That's good. I'm sure he's not as senile as he thought. So, do you want to give out your Twitter over on the air here?
Yeah, it's tcgdroid@twitter.com.
Okay. Fred, are you tweeting?
I have an account, but I don't really use it. I haven't tweeted anything on it once. But I followed.
Did ever?
Never had the urge. I got a Facebook. That's about it.
So what you're saying is you don't have as many followers as me, right?
I think actually, and it's all companies.
Okay, I'm going to give out my Twitter on the air. It's @yamjuiced. Yamjuiced. Yam juice was taken, god damn it. I don't know what asshole took yam juice. What kind of a pervert would name that?
I would be at tcgdroid. I didn't use the right syntax.
Okay, wait a minute. That sound is coming back.
Yeah, it sounds like getting a Black Sabbath. Wait for that heavy bass.
Wow, it sounds like there's a freeway running right over my ear.
I think it's because you're interviewing me, and
Fred, you're a troublemaker. You always were.
Yeah, that's probably it.
So
It's my
control.
That's what it is.
So tell us a little bit about your gaming self there, buddy. How did you get started in gaming?
Atari. My parents bought an Atari, and I was kind of hooked after that. Got into computer gaming later on. A friend had a 486, playing X-Wing and Quake and all that stuff, and had the Nintendos, and was a big fighting game fan. I liked Street Fighter 2 was my favorite thing for a long time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. But I don't play them anymore. They're too complicated for me now. You can do so much. I mean, you can, besides block, you can parry, you can counter the parry. It's too much. And I don't want 8-year-olds to be beating me up on a regular basis.
What are those? What's that one where there's Japanese hot chicks?
I can't remember what it's called. Is it Dead or Alive?
Dead or Alive, yeah, that's it. Dead or Alive.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now
they have the volleyball version of that, don't they?
I have the volleyball version. I posted a video one time. Have you seen it?
Yeah, my friend Steve had it when it first came out. He got it and invited us over and was like, "Hey, check it out." And you're all laughing. Me, come on.
Now we were talking about the big jugglies. Man, now that game, it's like they're constantly moving, even when they're standing still. The jugglies are like kind of quaverating or something, and you can dress them up in these tiny little things.
Just imagine what that game would have been like when you were a kid.
I know that would have been my favorite game of all time.
Well, I mean, with the sprites and pixels. And
oh yeah, Atari 2600 version.
It's already pixelated because that's how good the quality is.
Yeah, that was my first game, is Atari 2600. We had the Sears version of it. I think it played the same game.
Yeah, I think I remember that. And then they had the better version, the computer version and stuff with the keyboard and all that. And in television and ColecoVision and
Oh, and television was awesome.
my girl.
Not.
They gave away that coupons at the slush puppy machine. So you could win a television as a kid. So me and my cousin got this genius idea to take a ticket down to Kmart, gave it to the lady, and she gave us a television. It wasn't even a fucking winner, and she gave us a television. I clap about it now because that old lady's dead.
So
Did I say that?
she
Slap my
she
hand.
probably lost her job and her kids starved to death.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you got that. That's on you, man. It's on you.
Her relatives are going to be watching this and be like, I know that guy.
I know that flex guy. I'm getting that asshole, man. I'm getting him. He killed Ma. Her whole life was that job at Kmart.
Yeah. Now I can tell looking at Freddie, you've got that all-American sweet kind of a face, that angelic kind of a mug. I can tell you've never been a bad boy. You're
No, I was bad for a little bit. Not too much. I've pretty much been good for most of the time because the fear of my dad, you know, ex-military. So it kind of keep you in line. But yeah, I've had my streak of when I was a weekend partying alcoholic kind of guy and hanging out at strip clubs. And,
oh yeah,
Lost. Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. Funny story. The girl I'm with now, when I first met her mom for her birthday, we went out to eat lunch at a Mexican restaurant that her mom likes. You know, a nice area, nice little valley. And after we ate, everyone was going to the bathroom, and it was just me and her mom sitting at the table. And her mom mentions this guy's name, you know, and I kind of heard her mom and her stepfather talking about him. And I was like, is that? And I, you know, mentioned the guy's name. I'm not going to say his name, but I asked her, you know, is that this guy? And she's all, how do you know him? And I'm like, well, I'm not going to lie. Well, I used to sit next to him at the titty bar, with Green Girls. And she's like, no way. So she called him and asked him, do you know Freddie? And he's like, is he a Asian-looking guy? And she's like, yeah, he's a really nice guy. He's like, well, he's dating my daughter. And he's all, where's your daughter, Dan?
Every year for her birthday, you give her a new set of pasties, right? She done wore the old pair out. It's time to replace them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's good though. She's a good sport.
So back in my day, it was $1. Now I'm getting that echo again.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
There you go, a $5. Is that the standard unit of currency for titty dancers these days? 5, or is it still the 1?
The last time I was there was a few years ago, and it was $20 for a dance, and you tip $1 when they get off stage, typically.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then they have the little special 2 for 20 dances and stuff like that. You know, every once in a while.
Did you ever go in the champagne room?
I admit I did when I started going there. There was the one place I went to turned out to be more of a bar than a strip club after a while. You know, you just kind of sat with all the regulars at the bar and drank and bullshit and talked to the girls and talk shit about the other like the real customers that come in to get dances, and they tell you about all the weird people and all their weird fetishes. And it's interesting, you know.
No.
I met Whiplash Wanda at the titty bar.
Now, when I was coming up in Texas, I would go to the titty bars in Dallas and Fort Worth. The girls, by state law, the girls had to wear pasties on both sides. But there were some bars that you could go to that were all nude. Yeah. But here's the catch: you had to bring your own alcohol.
Well, here you can't drink at an all nude place. There's no alcohol there. And the topless bars you can drink.
Yeah. Well, no, the girls at the topless places were fine. They were like super fine. The girls at the all nude places were so ugly. It's unreal. They were the worst looking girls you ever imagined. It's like, I didn't go very many times. It's like, it's not getting any better.
Well, I had a guy that actually hired me at Titty Bar. I worked for a company, and he had a tendency to like going to those places. So we would go, to Vegas every once in a while, and we would just go to the titty bars, and I would sit at the bar and get drunk and make sure that he didn't get rolled by any of the girls there and spend all his money.
That's a full-time job, I bet.
Yeah.
Well,
there was one time when we were at one bar in Vegas, and he kept going to the ATM machine with this girl and pretending like he forgot his PIN number. So he would put in like a fake PIN number, right? The idiot didn't realize that he would be locked out of his account the next day. So the next day we went to get breakfast, and I went to the bank beforehand, and he goes to use his ATM card, and they suspended my account. And they said, well, you put in a fake number last night when you went like 8 times? He goes, well, yeah, there you go. You're not going to get any money for like 24 hours at least.
So he's pulling this scam. Okay, baby, I'll get us some money. I want to buy you something nice. Here, let's just try getting this money.
Yeah, I'm too drunk.
I can't remember my number, but I swear, as soon as I remember it, I'll buy you something real nice. Let's go up in my room for a while.
Let's go dance.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that sound went away. Thank you.
More Black Sabbath.
Let me adjust my fan here.
It's all the fucking insulation you got there to keep the aliens out, man.
Yeah, it's bouncing all the stuff around.
Hey, Ann, would you do me a huge favor? Would you get me a Coke, just a regular Coke? Okay, I've got a cocktail coming here. I got to tip my waitresses. Don't forget to tip your bartenders and waitresses.
Exactly. Because if you don't, they might call you cheap ass to your face.
Hey, don't you love those DJs, the announcer guys at titty bars? Welcome, put your hands together for Jewel.
Yeah, they always have a very distinct sound.
These guys are probably wannabe DJs, It's like, hey, I got a gig working at the Foxy Lady down the street.
And welcome all you guys and girls to the Foxy Lady tonight.
So the first titty bar I ever went to was it wasn't topless. They were wearing bikini tops.
Okay. Kind of like Hooters.
Because Texas has some weird laws about everything. At one level you can, I don't know. It's like the license, I guess, to have a topless bar was too expensive, so they just had girls dancing in bikinis. It was called the Love Bug, and it was a dive.
I went to the Tiki Pub. Tiki Pub. Took a peeky in the Tiki. Saw the titty girls.
Tiki titty girls.
Yep. Tiki Pub.
So Fred, do you ever take your lady to any of these kind of places, or have you stopped going?
I stopped going before we started seeing each other. But she said that it wouldn't bug her. I don't know whether that's true or not, but, I'd take her to the ballet once in a while, I guess, if she wanted to go.
Ladies are always welcome at those places.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
They get more attention than the guys do.
Yeah, for sure they do. Now, see, I live in Oakland. Oh, and there's that echo again. So wait for it to die down. You hear it, Fred?
No.
I hear it. Freddie's not hearing it, but I'm hearing it. It sounds like
we're plagued by technical difficulties. Okay, it's calm now. I forgot what I was going to say. Something about titty bars.
In in Oakland?
Oh yeah. I live in Oakland, which is right across the bay from San Francisco. Now we have places where you're welcome to bring a date. They call them sex clubs.
Swingers bar?
People go there to do very naughty things in front of other people. I swear to God, you gotta check it out at least once.
Oh no, I don't.
I bet you the air freshener is a hero at that place.
Oh yeah, well they got a guy going around collecting, spent items. He's got his little waste bin, and his tongs.
I'd hope he'd have tongs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tongs and a hazmat suit. That guy's got to get paid. I'm sure he doesn't, but he should be well paid for his job.
I don't know. There's guys who would pay to have that job. There's
true.
There's pervs. Hey, I discovered on the internet there's this phenomenon that I didn't even know existed that maybe you're familiar with since you used to go to these comic things. Have you ever heard of furries?
Yes, I've heard of furries. Actually, I've heard of them after I stopped going to the Comic-Con. I saw on CSI, an episode of CSI.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And
they talked about all the different things that furries do. I guess one of the furries was murdered or something, or died. He actually died accidentally. That's what he was dressed like, a wolf, and he was drunk, and he was trying to cross the road on all fours, and a car hit him.
Roadkill, man. It's
Yeah.
like, did I just hit a dog? So yeah, people, it's a kink, Some people like to get dressed up in these animal costumes, these full-blown animal costumes, with like with a head and the hands and the paws and the feet and everything.
Yeah.
So you never saw one?
Maybe at the con, but it didn't dawn on me that was some kind of fetish at the time, 'cause I was other reasons. I wasn't there for sexual thing. I was there for comics and shit. So seeing a guy just say that guy's dressed like a horse, or it's like, so it's the Comic-Con. Every other guy's dressed like some weird thing.
Yeah. So
Although I kind of envy the guys dressed up in stormtrooper gear and stuff. I always thought that was kind of thing.
but isn't that so passé? Everybody dresses up like stormtroopers at those things, right?
Well, now they do, but back then, it's kind of like, oh, that guy's Boba Fett, Now everybody's Boba Fett.
How about this? Like a really fat guy in a C-3PO costume.
See, that's awesome, though. Like,
Yeah, that's
weird
awesome.
stuff, like that. Or for a while, the pimp Boba Fett, and I guess there was a Darth Vader that wore, like, the pimp clothes, but they had the helmets. Those were cool in the beginning, but now it's kind of played out.
Halloween will never be the same, man. Oh, hey, it's coming up fall here. We have like a Halloween thing in the Castro, in the gay section of town in San Francisco, and it's like a huge, crazy, costume party. You ever been to San Francisco?
As a kid, a long time ago, because my relatives lived in Modesto, and so being in kind of a close area, we would go there once in a blue moon. So, Fisherman's Wharf, the typical kind of deal.
Yeah, you got to do that.
But yeah, I was a little kid, so it's not really fresh in mind.
Now, I've gone on vacation to San Diego. We, the missus and I spent a week in San Diego just for fun. It was great.
Where'd you go? You go to the regular sightsees like SeaWorld and...
Yeah, we definitely went to SeaWorld.
Wild Animal Park.
And we, the Star of whatever that ship.
Star of India.
Yeah, that ship, that boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we didn't go on it or anything. Well, it was like right there. Boy, the echo is intolerable right now. Wait for it to die down. What are you doing over there? What are you dicking around with there?
I'm seeing if my volume has anything to do with it.
What is that? Altoid Smalls.
They're like little pills. They're like little candy pills.
Wow. Check this out. Oh, wow. They look like little Viagras. Are they blue?
They're a little bag.
Can you imagine if you ate a whole box size of that size of Viagra?
I got this.
You'd probably die. The penis would probably explode. I don't have any kind
In the emergency room, we think his dick exploded.
What the hell?
Hell is that? A fly guitar?
It's a foot. It looks like a foot.
a bumblefoot.
Is that an actual playable guitar?
It's a model of one that's actual playable, and when you use the whammy bar, the wings would move in and out.
Let's take a look at it again. Oh my God, who plays that?
A guy by the name of, well, he goes by Bumblefoot, and he plays for Guns N' Roses right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a really cool guy. Jam show all the time, go to the booth that he endorsed, the VGA French guitars that he endorsed, and he's real funny. His shows are kind of like comedy shows mixed with like really, really good guitar playing and stuff.
Yeah.
He's a good cat, though.
Now see, when I was coming up learning how to play guitar, oh, the echo is terrible. Ah. Okay. Oh, it's getting worse.
Let me see.
You hear it, Flex?
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay, calm down a little bit. Yeah, when I was coming up learning how to play guitar, heavy metal was in its heyday. That was like 1985, 1986, and the shred was everything, man. It's like if you wanted to play guitar, you had to be able to play 64th note triplets.
Like DJ and those guys.
And the two-hand tapping was like, everybody was doing that.
Yeah.
Of course, then grunge came out, and then you didn't have to even be able to play at all.
Yeah, all that shredding stuff went underground.
It did go out of favor, that kind of shit just sort of was uncool.
Yeah.
So,
but I still played it. I still listened to it when that was uncool.
Well, it's back.
Kind of. I mean, I guess because of the internet, it hasn't really disappeared. There's still going to be fans of it.
So, did you ever play Guitar Hero or Rock Band?
I wasn't a fan. One of my bosses used to play it, and he had it at the office. He would play it at the office, but he also had an acoustic guitar, and I'd always try to play the actual song while he was playing it on the game, just to see what he would say. Because a lot of the songs, they're standards, like rock standards, so you should know them if you play guitar for a long time. So I'd sit there and he'd smoke on the water, and I'd play Smoke on the Water, and he would just be like, oh.
So you're doing a better job actually playing it than he is like mimicking it, right? Did you ever see that episode of South Park where they Guitar Hero?
I loved that episode. It was hilarious.
Yeah, the guy's dad comes out and he's playing the guitar and he's playing the actual song and he's kicking ass, and the kid said, "That's gay."
Yeah. He's like, "You don't understand. I'm playing the song."
Well, see, the Guitar Hero and Rock Band was all the rage.
Yeah.
I mean, and then it just like stopped.
They overpromoted it. They bloated the market. Guitar Hero came out with Metallica, Van Halen, and all
that. Oversaturated that market.
They really did. They were coming out with a Guitar Hero a year.
Yeah.
And a band-based one, like a Metallica or I've got all of them. I'm big into it.
So did you know that about Flex Fred? That he's a giant?
I know he played Guitar Hero. I don't have anything against people playing. It wasn't for me, This wasn't my thing. Like the dancing games, that's not for me either.
Oh, I don't do that.
Oh no, see,
Although watching the episode with Willie, I would pay to see Willie play one of those games too.
I would do it. Let's kick in. Let's kick in. How about we start with $20 a piece? All right, we'll offer him 60. There's
6. That's big. That's milk money, man.
okay.
He could use it to pay for Elite or the next premium or something.
Oh, he's against Elite. He's very, very against Elite.
I kind of am.
I am too. I don't think it's that great, but
I think it brings out people.
Well, I think it's pretty much bullshit, but I'm administering the thing, so I can't be too down on it.
I like that he gives you the maps. I like that.
Yeah, you get the maps.
But the whole competitive, like when we were talking about how people ask to join the clan because you're at a certain level, I don't like that. You know?
It's weird.
Yeah. And then they immediately quit after they get what they need.
For some reason, our PlayStation group is getting that worse than the Xbox is.
yeah, I see that you get spammed pretty hard over there.
Yeah, they are. They're getting like 13, 15 requests every single day, and I'm, we're not getting that on the Xbox.
No.
No.
But I do get, I get asked like at least every time I play in a random lobby, I get asked at least once for someone to join the clan. And I always,
can I join your clan?
yeah, and I go to sub1gaming.com and type in the blurb. We're mostly older gamers, but everyone's welcome as long as, you follow this criteria. But read the information on the website, and if you like it, then sign up. And I don't recognize anybody signing up, so.
All right, so are you looking forward to Black Ops 2?
I am. At first I wasn't, because of the whole future thing. I was kind of turned off about that. And after seeing the gameplay, it changed my mind about it. I'm kind of excited to see it.
I think it's really ballsy to do it right when Halo 4 is coming out. I think they're doing a make or break move here.
Well, I think they had to do something because Modern Warfare 3 has pissed off a lot of people, and they got to win the hearts and minds back. I think a lot of COD players are grumbly about that game. I don't know. What do you think, Fred?
Well, yeah, the sentiment seems to be negative for Modern Warfare 3, especially the multiplayer.
Well, what do you think?
So,
what's your opinion?
I don't really hate it. I kind of like it. A lot of it has to do with just playing online with people, I guess. Like how unfair you can actually see it be.
Yeah.
You see all the hit markers and nothing's happening, or someone kills you with like one shot. There's something there that just doesn't feel right. Where the other game, you don't see that too often. Modern Warfare, it seems like you see it all the time.
Well, you don't see that in Battlefield too?
Sometimes you do, but that's not as often either.
Not so much.
In Modern Warfare 3, it's like every other lobby. You're either really good or horrible.
Yeah.
Like Shiz was saying last night when we were turning, he's just like, I can't go positive. And then at the very end, he went positive.
Well, that's because Shiz is a scrub.
But I think it has to do with like the connection. When a certain group of people get together to play, it all depends on who becomes the host.
Yeah.
To how your game is. Because I've seen it with us when we do the turning. Like sometimes I'll do great, and then like Hatchet will come on, or someone else will come on, and all of a sudden I break even or do worse than even, and I'm all, what? Like how did? Just one person changed, and now my bullets aren't doing anything.
Well, it could be that Hatchet's really good.
Hatchet is really good, but I mean, I see the performance of my player do worse.
I know.
Hey,
I don't know.
Hatchet's not good. He's a cheater.
He's got a lag switch, and he's got a backup lag switch if that one doesn't work.
He's got to flip this controller.
Okay, I'm losing the audio.
Sound like Black Sabbath over here, man. It's like fucking fake right at the back door.
Boy, you're coming in crazy. Me too. Are you hearing this, Fred?
Yeah, he's like starting out loud and then fading out.
Yeah. No, it's cool.
Yeah, now it's all right. It's weird how it comes and it goes.
It's my connection. It's the San Diego.
It's weird shit, man. It's weird.
I think it's the San Diego thing.
Okay, get up close to the. Yeah, exactly. Ah, now we're saving that to the end. Uh-oh. Your your head almost froze in that position. That would have been weird. So how long have you been wearing a toupee?
How long am I wearing a toupee?
How long have you been wearing the toupee?
Not too long.
Just kidding. You got a good thick ass head of hair. Check it out. Run your fingers through that. Give us a bed head. Girls, he's taken. Sorry.
Yep. It's all turning salt and pepper too.
Oh really?
It is. It's when I don't put anything in it, you can see it a lot more.
Wow. Well, see, I'm getting nothing but salt coming in on the beard. The hair is doing okay, mostly pepper, but the beard, a lot of salt.
I got a salty beard. Fuck beard.
So Flex, you're 43, right?
45.
45. Okay. Well, you look like you're 43.
Well, thank you.
Actually, you look like you're 53. No, just kidding.
I feel like fucking 63.
I'm 53. Okay, let's let this noise die down. For our viewers at home, thank you for being patient with us there. We'll get through this. Just like we did with the herpes, we'll get through this.
The burning pea.
So, have you ever had gonorrhea?
No. No gonorrhea. No STD.
Oh, I had it about 4 times in my younger days.
I told my coach is like, "Oh, Greenie, you got the clap. Here, go see my doctor."
Well, the first time was the worst, because you didn't know what the hell was going on. But after that, each time it's like you knew instantly. Oh.
Good idea what's going on.
Because you're a veteran.
Because
like kidney stones.
it's like, yeah, when you're a gonorrhea noob, it's like, what is this? What is this?
You're
Yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly. I guess I'm lucky to get out of that period alive.
True.
Oh, it's all nice and calm. So Flex, surely you caught a little something.
Oh yeah, the clap.
That's it.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
Well, you gotta stop hanging out with those transsexual hookers.
That was good enough. Well, so much fun.
Hey, some of them are good. Some of them look really convincing.
There was a dancer at one of the clubs that I was convinced post-operative transsexual, and a couple of my friends agreed. I tried to get some of the staff at the bar to agree,
Confirm or deny?
Fess up.
Some were like, yeah, I can see that, and some others were like, that's mean, which sounds to me like that's a yes. But I admit,
the hands.
when I first saw her from behind, without seeing the face, I thought she was pretty hot. Then when I saw the face, I was like, there's something wrong there.
Well, if you ever saw Lady Gaga, you wonder the same thing.
Lady,
Uh-oh, here's that shit again. Hold on, we gotta let this die down. Okay, it's calm.
That's nothing.
So I think Lady Gaga's very sexy. I'm sorry, but I think she's sexy.
That's all I know.
I don't know what I think of Lady Gaga. I can't even... I don't know. I've heard some of her music, and I don't really know if I have an opinion about anything about her.
Well, you don't know what she looks like?
I do, but I don't have her pictured in my head right now. It's not. I guess it's not very exciting.
Well, first thing off, she always is very, very understated. Mostly preppy. Mostly the preppy look. You know, just a less is more kind of thing is going on with her.
That from a or is a suit made out of steaks?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A meat
I remember that.
a meat suit.
But face-wise, I don't really recall. You know, it's like I'd have to look at a picture of her. Again.
Well, she's got just a little bit of a weak chin and kind of a big nose, but still something sort of sexy there.
There's something about her.
Well, more so than Madonna.
Madonna, she's a bag, man.
She annoys me too much.
She's a bag out the door.
We had an expression for girls like that back when I was growing up. We called them skags.
Skag.
She's a skag.
Skag the.
I guess that's
So here it is, easy for us to take pot shots at Madonna. Yeah, come get bulletproof underwear, Madonna. I dare ya.
Come get us.
We'll take you down. We will fucking take you down.
Bulletproof underwear and Madonna. Round 2.
playing water fair, eating everybody.
That's it. Hey, I'd love it if Madonna played Modern Warfare. I would teabag her ass.
I've seen somebody had a little motto. It said, "I teabag because I love."
So Flex, I know you teabag.
Yeah, quite a bit.
So what are the conditions under which you will teabag?
First, my favorite one is when someone's like laying down, hiding, like sniping. So I sneak up behind them and I teabag them first, and I take my knife, and cut their throat. That's the ideal condition right there.
That is the ideal teabagging condition.
Sneak up on them and teabag them while they're trying to snipe somebody, and cut their throat.
Now, do you ever teabag somebody because they killed you so much that you're pissed off that they killed you so much?
Yeah, I've raged teabag. Yes, I have raged teabag.
Okay, Fred, are you a teabagger?
I don't think about that when I'm playing. Like I'm so trying to just kill everybody when I'm playing that, the last thing, like panic knifing, or when I'm up close to somebody and it's better to knife them, I always forget about that. So teabagging and any other kind of taunt, that's way behind my mind. I'm more like, stay alive, kill as many people as you can, stay alive.
That's it. So it has happened to me. I've teabagged, and right before I was going to kill the guy, somebody shot me and took me out. How about you, Flex? Have you ever died while teabagging?
Yes, I've died multiple times while teabagging. If you've ever played with kibbles, you've died many times while teabagging.
It's like, it's like there's nothing more embarrassing. It's like, I was going to taunt you, but because I was taunting you, I got myself killed. That's like spiking the ball 5 yards before you go into the end zone.
That's instant karma.
It's making that dive for the end zone 15 feet away. Good.
So are you a football fan, Fred?
Not too much. I was a fan of going to football parties that my friends would have because there'd be a lot of booze back then.
Oh yeah.
Food, a lot of really bad, horrible food for you, like pizzas and chicken wings and barbecue, chili, and.
Oh man, that sounds like heaven.
I'm more of a fan of the festivities than the actual game.
Yeah, so I've got my man cave situation going on, and Flex has got his man cave, and he's sitting in it, and it's awesome, and it's like the most beautiful man cave ever. So where do you play your games at?
Well, if I'm staying with my girlfriend, just in the living room, she has a little entertainment center with a 32-inch TV, and I sit down and one of the cats bugs me the whole time that I'm playing, and if I'm at home, I have a man cave, and I have a nice 46-inch TV that I play in front of. But yeah.
So do you carry your headset back and forth between the two places, or do you have one there and one here?
I got one there and one here.
There you go. That's a dedicated gamer. Do you have like a good pair and a not as good pair, or are they both equal?
They're stock, plain one. So it doesn't matter.
I gotta have my Turtle Beaches, man. Gotta have my beaches.
I was close to buying one the other day.
Yeah. Really? How
It'll-
close were you?
They'll bring the game into a whole new perspective.
Standing.
Wait, Flex. Wait,
Stand right in
Flex.
front of me.
Wait, hold on. That bullshit is happening again.
Echo?
Can't hear ya. Ah! Okay, say something here, Flex.
Something.
Okay, you're back. So what were you saying? I'm sorry.
I forgot.
About Turtle Beaches?
Oh, I gotta have my beaches. It brings the game into a whole new perspective when you can hear people sneaking up on you before they cut your throat.
Oh yeah. So have you got unlocked Sit Rep Pro yet?
No.
Do it. I'm telling you, do it.
Stupid.
You can hear people.
Oh yeah, you can hear dead silence users. It's really good. It's really good. I mean, it's almost cheating.
I've been using, I saw some video of the guy talking about his camping setup where he uses the portable radar, and I think he does have SitRep Pro unlocked, and then he used something else. And he's using the specialist package. And I've been using that and doing pretty good.
I'll bet you are.
Without-
So have you ever got a Moab?
Never. Never. I always die.
I almost shot one down.
Wow.
Oh,
That'd be pretty impressive.
Yeah, I almost shot guys down. I actually killed a guy. He was 1 kill away from getting his Moab, and I whacked him. Man, was he pissed. You could hear him all over the place. That fucker killed me. I was just supposed to get my Moab. Where the fuck my Moab? It's like, take your Moab and get out of here.
So have you when you get Moabbed, Fred, do you leave or do you just stay and take it?
I take it.
I take it.
Yeah, I mean, why leave? You might as well try to kill somebody.
Well, you know what? Whenever you see somebody get a Moab, like, oh wait a minute, the bullshit is back. Oh. Testing. Still going.
Worse.
God, that shit's weird.
There's
Okay,
chopping the boat.
okay, it calmed down. But whenever you're watching like a YouTube video and some guy gets a Moab, then when he calls it in, and the kills, it's like only 2 guys get killed. It's like everybody rage quits before the Moab goes off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it should kill everybody. Not just, the enemy team. It should kill everybody.
Yeah, it should level the
Well, yeah,
playing
exactly. How would a giant bomb kill only the people on the other side? It
Yeah.
just magically doesn't kill you. It's like an EMP. If an EMP goes off, it would knock out everybody's shit.
Yeah.
field. Right.
Well, it's like
Go up and eat.
it's like on Black Ops. You can call in a napalm strike, okay, and your teammates can walk right through it.
But you can't.
But you can't. Okay, I just dropped napalm on B. One of you guys go take B. I can't do it.
Yeah. I always
Get burned.
There you go.
I'll get burned.
So I've been playing mostly Black Ops, and you've joined us a couple of times on that, Fred. What do you think? Are you digging it?
I like Black Ops. I do. I like it a lot. It's just because it's a change of game. It's like Battlefield. I like playing Modern Warfare 3 sometimes, Black Ops, and Battlefield, and sometimes I'll put in Modern Warfare 2 until there's cheating or something, and then I'll leave and play something else.
So when did you start with Call of Duty?
Not too long ago. Well, I mean, in general, Call of Duty, probably with the World War II stuff.
Wait, you're breaking up here. We're breaking up. So hold on. So say something.
In Modern War, Call of Duty, I started out with the second one.
Call of Duty, Call of Duty 2?
Actually, no, the first one, the World War II ones.
Oh, really? You go way back.
Oh, original.
Yeah.
Go back to the original, like I do.
And then I didn't play multiplayer until recently. I'd say most of it has occurred because of Sub 1.
Wow.
I was kind of afraid to play online with people, you know, until playing with Sub 1.
Well, so how did you find Sub 1?
I believe it was the Call of Duty forum that was on there, and I saw a blurb about it, so I went to check it out, and I'm like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. Sounds like something I can try. And my girlfriend was saying, yeah, you didn't even play online until you joined those guys.
There you go.
So,
Well, see, you're good enough. You could join a real clan.
I like some. I don't think I'm gonna walk away from that.
Actually, you know, there's plenty of very, very good players. I mean,
Yeah, there are.
but
There's a lot of.
but we hate them, so they can suck our dick. So just kidding.
They're all gonna come after you, Yam.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
That's like
You.
we take a stand on Bulletproof underwear. Hey, Freddie, how about a promo? It's like, hey, you're watching Bulletproof underwear.
Hey, you're watching Bulletproof underwear.
This time say it with Yam and Flex. Say it again.
Okay.
Start over.
Hey, you're watching Bulletproof underwear with Yam and Flex.
Now say it the other way around.
Hey, you're watching Bulletproof underwear with Flex and Yam.
Hey, there you go. It's in the can. That's a wrap. That's a take. We can
In the can.
we can use that. Hey, is your girlfriend around?
No, she's at home, or at her place watching the cats, and I'm sure watching some girly show.
What's a girly show that she likes?
And I can't think of any. She likes to watch all the reality chef shows and.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like I married a Jonah.
Yeah, like
Oh,
the ones with Ramsey, Gordon Ramsay, and stuff.
That's the new Shiny E. I married a Jonas. It's got Joe Jonas in it. He's my hero.
He's got who? He married a who?
Jonas. The Jonas Bros.
Oh.
He's my hero.
Wow.
He's my hero.
Wow.
He's my hero.
Well, I'm a Justin Bieber kind of guy myself. You know.
What?
Oh yeah, I'm totally into the Biebs. You didn't know that about me, Flex?
No, I didn't. No, we can't be friends anymore. I'm sorry.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
it's like I don't even mind that he's Canadian. You know, one look in those dreamy eyes.
It's lovely for you.
He changed his hair though. He changed his hair. He doesn't have that mop top here.
Yeah, he restyled.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he was discovered on YouTube. That's how he became famous.
Yeah, Usher seen him on YouTube.
That's right. You know, if you Google most watched YouTube video, it's like the Justin Bieber video is the #1 most views of any video on all of YouTube. Isn't that?
Baby.
Not like-
Baby.
I mean,
It's not a.
he beat every single cat playing piano.
That's a shame. You need to change that.
So, how about those lol cats? Ken has cheeseburger. That shit is so stupid. I can't believe that got popular.
It did, yeah. A lot of stuff you can't believe gets popular nowadays.
Let's see. I just saw something with this girl who's like a overly something girlfriend. She has these huge eyes. Oh, well. Hey, there was a Weezer song. There was a Weezer video like last year. I gonna do the things I wanna do. I forgot the song name, but in the video they parodied all the different YouTube kind of viral videos.
Oh,
Do you remember that one?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Are you a Weezer fan?
I don't have their CDs. I don't really listen to them regularly, but
I know why. I know why. There's not enough shredding.
It's their hash pipe song. You don't like it.
I love their hash pipe song. You know, that's a twisted song. I don't know if you...
You got your big cheese. You got your hash pipe.
It's like...
That's all you need.
They can write a catchy tune, that's for sure.
There's some other very twisted lyrics in there. I'm trying to think, but it sounds like he's singing about a gay hooker, or maybe he's a hooker. I don't know.
Only they will know.
Down on Santa Monica Avenue, where tricks are for kids. Anyway.
Down on Santa Monica, where tricks are for kids.
Yeah.
Can't remember the rest of it because I'm a loser.
I learned how to play that song. Dun 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 dun. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that one is. The one where no, that's not. I'm thinking of the one where the video is Happy Days. That's not it.
Oh yeah. That's the one that put them on the map back in the MTV days.
Back came out on Windows 95. It was the video that came with Windows 95 was Weezer.
Wow.
Buddy Holly.
So Fred, did you get MTV when it first came out?
I was in the Philippines when that came out, I believe. But there was a place that rented Betamax tapes that someone would tape like the whole tape of MTV, and you could rent it.
You could rent MTV.
Yeah, so my sister and I would rent MTV and watch it.
That's cool.
A lot of the stateside shows, and when you're overseas, someone would end up taping and rent it out or something. So they had actual stores that rented movies, pirated movies on beta and TV shows and stuff. So.
Well, I didn't get in on the beginning of it. We rented this house and we got cable. It must have been about the third year that MTV was on, and I was addicted to it, man. Just music videos all day long. Music videos, that's all it was.
Yeah, it was good back.
Yeah, too bad it's not like that now.
Jersey Shore shit.
I don't think they play any music videos.
You have to get their other... Don't they have two different channels?
They must.
MTV.
I remember they had an MTV and that had music.
Yeah.
MTV Jams and all they got. MTV.
And VH1 is owned by the same people too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now even VH1 doesn't even play that many videos.
No.
Early in the morning.
You know where people get their music videos is YouTube.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we're losing you, Flex. Losing you. Sit back. Wait for the shit to pass.
It's possessed.
Yeah, exactly. This internet connection is hazardous to your health. Wear a helmet.
I'm telling you, San Diego's a Bermuda Triangle for internet connection.
That's how much I'll give you for this internet connection. $1.
$1 and another $1 will get you two. Heck and safer.
There you go.
1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 5, 5 and 5 is 11. Right?
And that'll buy you a hot chick in San Diego.
It'll tip a hot
No,
chick.
I think San Diego's a party town, right?
I don't know. I don't feel like it. Of course, I'm kind of boring, so it doesn't...
Well, how old are you, Fred?
38.
You're 38. Well, see, you're over the hill. Yeah.
I'm 38 special.
If you were 25, you'd probably say, "Oh hell yeah, party town!"
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some beer. Woo!
The sun goes up and the sun goes down, but the sun never sets in party town.
That's right.
That's right.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. There ain't no party like a bulletproof party, because a party lasts all night long. Woohoo!
What?
See, I was a DJ at one of those strip clubs. No, I was just kidding.
Well, I gotta go smoke a hooter, so we should probably wrap this up.
Okay. Okay, that sounds about right. How long have we been on this thing? About an hour. About an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hour and 40 minutes, something like that.
It's a good underwear.
That's a good underwear.
Yeah.
So Freddie, how do you feel about having been on Bulletproof underwear? Do you think it'll help or hurt your career?
It'll keep me where I am.
Keep tread water. As you heard it here first, folks. Bulletproof makes you tread water.
Known and mostly unknown as I am now. That on my profile.
Okay, do you got anything you want to plug? Are you like anything at all? Go see a friend's band or anything like that.
There's a lot of, Rick Graham, guitar player. Chris Brooks from Australia, guitar player. Ponch Satriel from, I believe, Indonesia. I could be wrong. He'd kill me, for that. But he's also a really good guitar player. Watch Dexter.
Wow, so you just gave a shout out to these guys, and if any of their careers take off, it's up to you.
Bulletproof underwear.
It's on you. That's the Bulletproof underwear bump. It's like the the Colbert bump. You ever watch Stephen Colbert?
Once in a while.
It's like once you've been on Bulletproof underwear, you're on a rise to mediocrity. No. All right, so okay, I think it's about time. What do you guys think? Is it time to do the thing?
Have to do the face.
Okay, we talked about this, Fred. All right, so hold on. We got to count down. All right, so first of all, we got to do the outro. Okay, it's quiet now. All right, so if you're still watching this episode of Bulletproof Underwear number 9, very good. Yeah, kudos to you. Anyway, so for our very special guest, Freddieguts.
Thank you. I hope I didn't bore too many people and put too many people to sleep.
And of course, the always effervescent and half-nude Flex. And I'm Yam Juice. So this has been Bulletproof Underwear. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a good one. We can use that.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for doing this for us.
Sweet.
We appreciate it.
I think it's cool because the clan can get to know everybody a little more.
Well, yeah. No, so now we got a face and a voice, and we see your mannerisms and how you fidget when you're under pressure from Flex. Everybody's sick to death of seeing Flex. Could you please wear a bag next week, Flex?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bag now.
Yeah, we get the bag over the head. Don't do this at home, kids. This is Flex signing out.
You better be careful. Your wife might come around behind you and pull.
Yeah.